Welcome to Job Bridges Japanese Language Training Center. We provide an online tutorial for people who aspires to work in Japan. Before we start, don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons to help you master Japanese language in no time.
Hello everyone, konnichiwa. So, in this video, we'll be discussing about lesson 36. And this lesson would include sentences that talks about doing something continuously or doing something in order to attain something. So let's start. So the first sentence pattern that we have is Verb 1, dictionary form yoni, Verb 2. Again, Verb 1, dictionary form yoni, Verb 2. And for the nai form, it's Verb 1, it's nai form, yoni, Verb 2. So what is this sentence pattern used for? So Verb 1 indicates a purpose or an aim, while Verb 2 indicates a volitional action to get closer to that objective. See? You wanted to do something or to become something or aiming in something which is in Verb 1, and then the Verb 2 is used or is an action that is used to get closer to your Verb 1. Example, Hayaku oyogeru you ni mainichi renshu shiteimasu. Again, Hayaku oyogeru you ni mainichi renshu shiteimasu. I practice every day so that I can swim fast. So, the aim in this sentence example is to swim fast. So, that would be your Verb 1. Oyogeru you ni. And then, the volitional action to get closer to your objective is the one in Verb 2, which is you are practicing, or renshu shiteimasu. Now, let's see the next example. Waseru nai yo ni memo shite kudasai. Again, wasure nai yo ni memo shite kudasai. And this one, the aim is to not forget, which is your Verb 1. And in order for that to happen, you have to take note, which is stated in your Verb 2. Wakarimashita? Now, how about when something that cannot be done became something that is or that you can do now? So, with this one, we'll use verb dictionary form yoni narimasu. Again, verb dictionary form yoni narimasu. And if it is something that was being done before or can be done before and cannot be done now, we use verb nai form will become verb naku narimasu. Verb in its nai form, transform it into verb naku narimasu. Narimasu, as we've learned from the previous lessons, indicates that a state changes into another state. The verbs used here express ability or possibility, such as potential verbs like wakarimasu, miemasu. And then the verb dictionary form yoni narimasu indicates that a state in which something cannot be done, again, something that cannot be done has changed into a state in which it can be done. And when you say verb nai form naku narimasu, indicating a reverse or something can no longer be done. So for you to better understand it, let's just take a look at our example. Mainichi renshu sureba oyogeru you ni narimasu. Again, mainichi renshu sureba oyogeru you ni narimasu. So if you practice every day, you will become able to swim. See? So if you practice every day, you will become able to swim. Something that cannot be done before will become something that can be done if you just practice every day. Verb 1. Another example. Yatto jitensha ni noreru you ni narimashita. Again, yatto jitensha ni noreru you ni narimashita. I finally become able to ride a bicycle. So in this one, we use the past tense because the speaker has now been able to ride a bike, in which he or she cannot do before. Okay? Something that has been, or something that which cannot be done before can be done now. So from not being able to ride a bike, now the speaker is able to ride a bicycle. Noreru you ni narimashita. Let's now look at the example wherein something that can be done before can no longer be done now. First example, toshi o toru to chisai ji ga yomenaku narimasu. Again, toshi o toru to chisai ji ga yomenaku narimasu. As you get older, you cannot read small letters, which is of course true. Something that can be done when we were younger, and then as we get older, because of the condition of our eyesight, we cannot read small letters anymore. Therefore, chisai ji ga yomenaku narimasu. From yomenai, we change it into naku, yomenaku, and then add narimasu. Again, toshi o toru to chisai ji ga yomenaku narimasu. As you get older, you cannot read small letters. Now, another example. Futorimashita kara suki na fuku ga kirarenaku narimashita. Again, futorimashita kara suki na fuku ga kirarenaku narimashita. I gained weight, so I can no longer wear my favorite dress. Now, this is something that all of us doesn't want to happen, no? But then again, if we gain weight, the ability to wear our favorite dress has become or has changed into something that we cannot do, wherein we cannot wear it any longer. Kirarenaku narimashita. Something that can be done before can no longer be done now. That's why we use kirarenaku narimashita. Wakarimashita, minasan? Now, what if someone asks you a question using the you ni narimashita? But then again, you are not able to do it. So how to give a negative answer to you ni narimashita is as follows. Example, you're being asked if Chopin ga hikeru you ni narimashita ka? Have you become able to play the work by Chopin? Of course, this is by piano. But then, you haven't, no? Or you're not still able to play it. How would you answer with questions like this? You could say, iie, mada hikemasen. Again, iie or no, and then mada hikemasen, not yet. Of course, in English, it is just not yet. But then again, always refer to the rule in Japanese language that whenever you answer, you have to repeat the verb and then use the right tense in how you want to convey your message. Of course, in this one, the speaker wants to say that he cannot. So, hikemasen, using the negative or the present negative form of the verb. Wakarimashita? Now, using a verb which does not reflect ability will render the meaning that a habit which does not exist before has been acquired, or a habit which existed before has become obsolete. Example, Nihonjin wa 100年ぐらい前から牛肉や豚肉を食べるようになりました。Again, 日本人は100年ぐらい前から牛肉や豚肉を食べるようになりました。The Japanese started to eat beef and pork from about 100 years ago. So in this sentence, a habit which does not exist has been acquired using the verb to eat or taberu. Wakarimashita? Now, a sentence pattern that expresses a verb that is habitually and continuously trying to do something is verb dictionary form yoni shimasu. Again, verb dictionary form yoni shimasu. And then, if you're trying to avoid a certain habit continuously, avoiding a certain action continuously, verb na yoni shimasu. Again, this expresses that one habitually and continuously tries to do something. Okay, now, the first one, yoni shite imasu. Expressing and continuously trying to do something. Mainichi undo shite nandemo taberu yoni shite imasu. Again, Mainichi undo shite nandemo taberu yoni shite imasu. I try to take exercise every day and eat a variety of foods. So the speaker, using yoni shite imasu, is continuously trying to or habitually exercises and eats a variety of foods. Now, another example in using yoni shite imasu. Hani warui desu kara amai mono o tabenai yoni shite imasu. Now, in this sentence pattern, the speaker is trying to avoid or habitually avoid doing something, which is, I try not to eat sweets because they are bad for my health. The action that is continuously trying to be avoided is eating sweets, which is amai mono o tabenai yoni shite imasu. Wakarimashita, minasan? Using a verb, yoni shite imasu, habitually and continuously trying to do something, wherein using the nai yoni shite imasu is continuously or habitually avoiding to do something. Got that? Now, how about adding kudasai to that sentence pattern, right? So here comes yoni shite kudasai. How does this differ from our shite kudasai before? So this expression is used to ask someone to try to do something habitually and continuously. Again, asking someone to try to do something habitually and continuously. While the de or nai de kudasai are direct request expressions, yoni shite kudasai is an indirect request or expression and has a more polite form. Okay, it is more politer than the nai de kudasai or the de kudasai. Example, motto yasai o taberu yoni shite kudasai. Again, motto yasai o taberu yoni shite kudasai. Or please try to eat more vegetables. If you say tabete kudasai, you're asking directly for a person to eat vegetables. But in this sentence pattern, changing it into taberu yoni shite kudasai, you are trying to request it indirectly, and it is more polite because please try to eat, okay? Telling them to at least try, not like straight out saying that please eat vegetables. See the difference? Now, another example. Zettai ni pasupoto wo nakusanai yoni shite kudasai. Again, zettai ni pasupoto wo nakusanai yoni shite kudasai. Or please be sure to not lose your passport. So in this one, you are indirectly requesting someone to please not lose their passport. Makata? Now, yoni shite kudasai cannot be used when requesting something to be done on the spot. Again, when you want something to be done on the spot, do not use yoni shite kudasai. Instead, you say, sumimasen ga, shio totte kudasai. Again, sumimasen ga shio totte kudasai. Excuse me, please pass me the salt. Now, of course, you want the salt to be passed to you at that very moment. So in this part, when requesting something on the spot, we use the te kudasai or the nai de kudasai. No? Never ever say sumimasen ga shio o toruyo ni shite kudasai. Okay? When you want something to be done on the spot, never use the yo ni shite kudasai. Okay? Now, let's move on to easier part of this lesson. It's changing an adjective, okay, or modifying an adjective from hayai, from example hayai to hayaku, or jozuna to jozuni. So why do we do this? So when an adjective modifies another adjective or a verb, it is used in the ku form if it is an i adjective, and the ni form if it is a na adjective. Example, hayaku jouzu ni ocha ga taterareru you ni naritai desu. Again, hayaku jouzu ni ocha ga taterareru you ni naritai desu. I want to learn quickly to become good at the tea ceremony. So why did we change the hayaku or the hayai to hayaku and the jozuna to jozuni? Because first, the hayai is trying to modify another adjective, which is the jozu. That's why we have to change it into hayaku. Then why did we change the jozuna to jozuni? Because the jozuna is trying to modify a verb which is tea ceremony, or the verb taterareru. No? Modifying another adjective or a verb. Therefore, hayai became hayaku, and then the jozuna became jozuni. Now, this is applicable to all the adjectives. Changing the i adjective into a ku form and changing the na adjective into the ni form. Warimashita minasan? Wakatta ne.
Alright, that's just it for today. See you on our next videos. And don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel to keep you updated on our lessons so you can master Japanese language in no time.